RO gets here first. Oh my God. Hello, RO. Merry Christmas. Here we are. We've made it to the day. Oh my God. Mm. So what are you doing, hamster? Well, I got me a turkey. I'm gonna make me some taters and vegetables, and I'm gonna make some gravy. It's gonna be a great day. Problem is, I only have like 9 beers, so I have to somehow space it out. So because I'm lazy, gentlemen, I'm lazy. Tom Laundry is here, Grinch. Merry Christmas, guys. I was gonna play, but you just go ahead. Copyright. You know how it is, boys. So I thought we'd go through the a few great Christmas movies that you could watch, because Christmas is it's the wonderful time of the year. James, hello, welcome. Go through a few Christmas movies, because I was okay. I got I was looking at the thing. It's like, where the hell is a Christmas movie, for God's sake? So I couldn't find anything on well, except for Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So is Die Hard 2, and so is Lethal Weapon. See, nobody counts them, but it's true. I mean, what was it? The fight scene at the end where they're with the snow and the lights and shit. Come on, it's a Christmas movie in Lethal Weapon. Come on now, come on now. But going for maybe more traditional kind of Christmas movie, I think they had, Miracle on 42nd Street and The Wonderful Life and all that. I was looking for something a little different. So I went to the YouTube free movie channel. If you believe it or not, guys, I don't know if you've ever been there. Excuse my throat. But they have shitloads of movies that are absolutely free. Just dial it up and watch. Let's see, I watched Die Hard last night. There was Crimson Tide was another one I was going to watch. They even had Vanilla Sky. You ever see that movie with Tom Cruise and what's her face? And they wreck that beautiful car, and he gets all. It's an interesting movie. Reverend 20 Peace. Merry Christmas, Santa. Oh my God. Hamster hard. Oh my God. I'm so. Excuse me 1 second. I have to clear my throat. Let me get some coffee here. You mean you're not drinking yet? No. Because I only have like 9 beers, and I have to space it. You probably want to consume the beer before you eat, kind of get warmed up. You know, that little appetizer. The turkey done? No. Give me another beer. Make me a sandwich. Son of a bitch. I'm sure the beer store is open today. So God bless those folks. Got to work today because, everybody's always, oh my God, I got to get some milk and sour cream and butter and shit. But I'm sure the main grocery store is probably not open. I don't think Walmart's open. So, I mean, people deserve a day off once in a while, right? So stock up on your shit before Christmas Day if you can. But I would love to go do some business down at the beer store. But I am just feeling really lazy. I mean, super, really, really lazy. Mr. Hemi 4-speed up there in Canadian stand. Now, of course, in the background, you can see this is the North Pole. It's in Finland, despite thinking it's at the North Pole. No. This is Santa Claus City. What is it called? Santa Claus Village up in Finland. Up in Suomo. Where's our Suomo man? He hasn't been back for a while. Suomo. So Merry Christmas. It's probably what time is it here? 10 in the morning. So it's probably 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon up there. And of course it's dark because it's at the Arctic Circle. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. But this is where Santa Claus takes off with his sleigh full of reindeer and presents for the Office Space could be a Christmas movie. Yeah, it could be, James. Yeah. Certainly could be. Although that was allegedly they shot it in Arizona, I think, or Southern California. So you really couldn't tell. But I was thinking, like, I watched the Santa Claus the other night. Santa Claus with Tim Allen. It was a bit cheesier than I remember. I mean, it's still kind of a fun movie with the kid and all the emotions, and Judge Reinhold is in there, who's fucking hilarious. Oh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the guy in the bathroom with the, There's got to be some other Christmas movies we forget. It seems like maybe they shouldn't be, but you could always go to the Hallmark Channel, right? And you could see Christmas in July. My mother used to love that shit. We'd sit there in the middle of Florida, hot. It's 100 degrees out. And she'd think, oh, let's watch the Hallmark Christmas in July stuff. It's like, okay, all right, mother. Whatever you want. Rambo could be a Christmas movie. Why not? I mean, it sort of happened that, well, not really, though. It wasn't really Christmas. How could it ever be Christmas in Southeast Asia, right? Where he was running around. I'm sure it gets, but it doesn't snow, right? It's not cold. It's always hot. But anyway, so you can see it's 0 degrees right now at the Arctic Circle in Finland. So how about that? Anyway, getting back to the movies. So I couldn't find anything Christmassy enough on YouTube. And so I broke down and hooked my damn TV up again to the internet, right? The Roku, which invades your freaking TV. And it's like, oh, by the way, if you want us to track what you watch and we'll recommend things, it's like, no, but they're going to do it anyway. You know how it is. Come on. Anyway, so I watched, some stuff. But I mean, Die Hard, definitely. How could it is a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas party. All right? It's got to be a Christmas movie. What's the matter with you people? But there's, guns. And even on Roku, or I guess it was Pluto, whatever the hell it was, they're editing out some of the scenes, chopping it up so it's more family friendly. But I mean, they're shooting everything in sight. How could it be family friendly? Still, though, it was funny. I'm sure you guys have seen the movie a million times, but I think it was 1988 or 89, somewhere in there. And here's the dude getting on the plane with the gun and smoking a cigarette at the airport. It's like, oh my God, the times are different. He probably could have smoked, he probably could have burned one right on the plane at that time. Well, they did ban smoking somewhere in the 80s on the airplanes. But how stupid was that, right? You're in a metal tube with no wind, and one section you could smoke, and the other it doesn't make any difference. Godfather of Ramadi. Merry Christmas, you man, you. What's on the menu today? Do you have any brewskis? Yeah, I might have to reconsider. Maybe I will get unlazy and go get some more beer. But I think I've got enough, until the dinner. And I don't want to drink after I eat. That's silly. I want to take a nap. This is turkey. We're talking about turkey, potatoes, butter, sour cream, all that heavy shit. Yeah, you're going to want to take a nap. And I think there might be a football game today. I don't know. I haven't really been following sports that much, but something came up on my phone. It says the Kansas City Chiefs and somebody or other is playing at noon. Okay. That's fine. I mean, the Chiefs they're in the playoffs. So, I mean, they're probably, if I were the Chiefs, I wouldn't be putting out the good guys, with Mahomes and all the guys that you don't want to get injured. You know what I mean? But who knows? I'm not the coach. Is that guy has been coaching for like 50 years, whoever. Is it Reed? Somebody Reed at Kansas City? Jesus. I've been seeing him since I've been like 20. Doing something. Oh, my God. Mr. Sammy comes in. Let's see here. If I can get it to come up on the screen because, it's a mouse click. Come on. Yeah, but my mouse is being a pain in the ass. Movie list. Christmas Carol. Okay, man, that's always good. Nutcracker Ballet. All right. Christmas Story. Charlie Brown Christmas. Polar Express. Grinch Stole Christmas. The Santa Claus. Scrooged. Christmas Vacation, Elf, and Home Alone. Okay. I tried to watch Home Alone a little bit last night. Now, I've never really got into a Christmas Story. I know there's like on TNT and TBS, they have the 24 hours of Christmas Story. And I don't know. It's just not interesting. But Elf I like. I like Elf. Christmas Vacation, of course, pretty good. Scrooged I liked with Bill Murray. And, of course, basically all the Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge movies are pretty good. Although Patrick Stewart, Captain Jean-Luc Picard did one a few years ago. I mean, it was okay, but I was expecting a little extra. But it's Jean-Luc Picard, right? It was okay. Haven't watched Charlie Brown Christmas in a long time. Yeah, you know why? Because apparently Apple has got the rights to it, so you can't see it anywhere except on Apple Plus or something. I used to watch the Charlie Brown. They went to get the tree. Yeah, I mean, I saw that when I was a kid, guys. I'm that old. I don't know when that special came out. I wouldn't have known. I think it came out in 65, 66. So I'm only a couple of years old, but I was old enough to watch it, look at the TV. So, but I've seen it a million times. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or what is it? The Island of Misfit Toys. That's just Rudolph. And then there used to be Frosty the Snowman. And yeah, that used to come on. But yeah, Rudolph, the stop motion animation with I think it's Burl Ives that does Santa in that one. So, Rudolph with your big red nose tonight. Yeah, come on, you know that. Johnny with Johnny. Merry Christmas, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for the good morning text. Can you text me some beer? Because I'm lazy and I don't want to leave. I'll figure it out. Just go get a big old bottle of whiskey and you don't have to worry about the brewskis. Fat Dog is in the building. Hello. Merry Christmas, Fat. How are you? Good to see you. Burl Ives played the snowman. Oh, was it Frosty? Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I mean, didn't he sing a bunch of Christmas songs, Burl Ives? Yeah. I bet he stole that name from Currier and Ives, but, my mother used to love that shit. The Currier and Ives with the sleighs and the reindeer and the blah, 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 right? Good stuff. I mean, I like it too, but yeah, she really liked it. Actually, her guy was Terry Redfield or something. I don't know. He's a guy like out of the Dakotas that painted these sort of Currier and Ives like pictures. Terry Redfield, maybe, or something like that. And he did a really good job. And she loved that shit, and I bought her a bunch of this stuff. She loved it. Silver and Golds. Yeah. Holly Jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, and he had that beautiful voice too. Wonderful. Good stuff. And then what are some of the other ones that I haven't? Like there's the George C. Scott version of A Christmas Carol, and then there's the other guy, the older one, which George C. He does all right. But yeah, I was the Patrick Stewart one. All right, let's go to the text here. I'm not going to show it because you want to see the North Pole, don't you? Yes. So I'll just read it here. It says, according to Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see, I gotta get closer because I'm getting blinded here. Worst Christmas painful reunions, the sequels, No Child Asked For, blah blah blah. Apparently, these scored less than 30% on the tomato meter, if you know what that is. Okay. Well, number 22, Home Alone 3. It's like one of those things, like keep mining that pit. Let's get this, suck more money. I think there was even a 4 and 5, wasn't there? I'm not sure, but the Home Alone was probably the better one. Number 21, Unaccompanied Minors. What the? That doesn't sound like a Christmas movie. Boom chicka, boom chicka. All right, what is this deal? Unaccompanied Minors, well, featuring credible performances by its mostly young cast, is simply a rehash of other funnier movies. Okay, whatever. I don't, never heard of it. At number 20, Noel from 2004. And it looks like one of those Hallmark. Well, maybe I will show this. You can see it too. Here, hold on. Can I do? Sure, yeah, I can share that. Okay, hold on. Stop screen. Stop the screen. Santa Claus, could I have a new mouse for Christmas, please? Stop screen. There we go. All right. It's making me double click on it for some reason. I don't understand. Okay. So now you should be able to see it. All right. There you go. Let me split you guys off so I can read your precious comments, because that's always the best part of the day. Right? Uh-huh. Okay, Noel Strain's holiday uplift despite blah, Christmas in New York City. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Right. Penelope Cruz, though, I mean, hey, how you doing? You know, she was also in that Vanilla Sky movie. All right. Number 19, Four Christmases. This is Vince Vaughn and what's her face? It'll probably say right here, won't it? Yes. Reese Witherspoon. Their plans for exotic vacation, blah, blah. No. That one wasn't so good. It was like they were like yelling at each other and shit. And I don't know. There was, of course, the requisite drunk brother-in-law, and the beer cans, and I didn't like that. I agree. I didn't like that. Mr. Sammy says, is everyone wearing their official Christmas sweater? No. You don't want to know what I'm wearing. Oh, God. All right, let's go back to the list here. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, Four Christmases. Nah. Jon Favreau was in. I mean, it was good cast. I just didn't. I mean, Robert Duvall was in there as well. It just didn't work for me. I didn't like it. Okay. I'll Be Home for Christmas at number 18. Strange from His Father. Oh, Gary Cole. That would have been. I mean, he was the Office Space guy and the Ricky Bobby guy. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Jessica Biel. Oh, all right. Yeah, didn't see that one. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians from 1964. I mean, what could be bad about this? What could possibly be bad about Santa Attacks the Martians? That sounds good. The endearingly cheesy Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Pia Zadora. Ooh, she was smoking hot. Well, she was probably a kid in 1964, but yeah, never heard of it. The Christmas Candle. Again, this looks like another Hallmark Lifetime, Christmas movie, blah, blah, blah. Although this is 19th century England, so that's kind of fun. Let's see. Minister's quest to modernize his village puts him at odds with people who believe that blah, blah, blah. Nobody in there that we know about. Never heard of it. All right. Number 15, Fred Claus. Yeah. I've seen enough of this one to know I probably don't like it. Although it's Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's in there. Paul Giamatti's in there. I mean, no, I don't think so. Mr. Sandy put some Jack Daniels in the coffee. Oh, good for you. I do not have any. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Stop it. No, I don't want to do that. Jesus, add an account. I don't want to add a fucking account. Anyway, going back to the list here. A slew of talent wasted in this contrived and overly sentimental Christmas film, which can't quite get the balance between slapstick. Santa Claus, not the Santa Claus, but the Santa Claus. Ancient times, a man named somebody delivers toys. Dudley Moore, John Lithgow, Burgess Meredith. I mean, looks like some talent in there, but I guess it ain't so good. Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas 2013 at number 13, and coincidentally, maybe not so coincidentally, it's free on YouTube somewhere. A few laughs. Tyler Perry's A Medea. Yeah, well, Tyler. I mean, there's talented people in there. I haven't seen it, and it just didn't call out to me when I saw the free viewing of the movie. I don't know. I mean, it's like, a lot of people like Eddie Murphy, for example, a brilliant comedian. But if you sit down and watch him for like 2 hours in a bad movie, you know what I mean? Just me, maybe. Okay, The Perfect Holiday from 2007. Gabriel Union, Morris Chestnut, Queen Latifah, Terrence Howard. Oh, okay. Perfect example of a Christmas movie cliches realm, of course. It's like I said, the Hallmark Channel or whatever. It's like, okay. You got the girl you broke up with, years ago when she went to college and you stayed behind and you're the baker or the blacksmith in town, and she goes and gets done with her ho 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 phase, and then comes back and you fall in love again, and his wife died, and now Merry Christmas. Okay. Number 11, Love the Coopers. Has a talented cast. Oh, Alan Arkin, John Goodman, Diane Keaton, Ed Helms. Hey! But apparently it sucked. Good cast, wasted on a shitty movie. Uniquely bittersweet blend of holiday cheer and its better moments, but they're all down by a script. Okay, all right. Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. Is this with Martin Short? Oh, yeah, this is the one with Martin Short. I think I've seen this one. And, of course, it's hard to live up to the original, right? It's like if you had an Elf 7, what really? Just Elf, leave it. Don't do anymore. Just don't. Maybe they did an Elf 2. I don't think they did. I think there was some talk about doing an Elf 2. I just like Elf. I just think it's cute. And what's her face is in there with the eyes. And not Gene Hackman. I can't even do this. James Caan. Oh my God. Oh, who knew you could get this much misinformation in one day? I like Elf. It's fun. But like once a year. But Will Ferrell's another one of those guys. It's like he's funny. His gags are good, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you want that as a flavoring. You want that as the seasoning. When it's your whole meal, it's like, okay. Although most of his stuff I like. Ricky Bobby's funny and old school and whatever. That's fun. Okay, Jack Frost, blah, blah, blah. Martin Short is a welcome presence, but this tired series continues drawing from its bag of bland gags and dumb. Yeah. Well, again, how long can you go? Okay. Number 9, Jingle All the Way. You don't like my movie? Get to the chopper. Do it now. I've seen parts of this. Comes in at number 9 as the 9th worst Christmas movie. Arnold tries his best, but Jingle All the Way suffers from an uneven tone. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it. Isn't this is the one where he has to go get the toy for the kid? And he's doing all his Arnold stuff and the toy, and they're running out of the toys. And I need that toy now. Put the phone down. I mean, it's still Arnold. No, it's not that bad. But yeah, okay, I can understand. Yeah, I can see that. All right, number 8, A Merry Friggin' Christmas, 2014. Who's this? Oh, Robin Williams, Lauren Graham. Ooh, Lauren Graham and Bad Santa. How you doing? Oh yeah. She was in some other, I don't know, some TV show or something. But Bad Santa is like, ooh, how you doing? Look at that belly. Oh, my God. She's showing belly button. Oh, yeah. And at the end, she shows the whole, well, not the whole thing. But Anyway, couldn't save it. 14%. Never even heard of it. But, Robin Williams, can't be that bad. Well, it could. Number 7, Black Christmas, a gratuitous remake of the 74 slasher movie. Black Christmas pumps out the gore and blood with zero creativity, humor, or visual flair. Okay, I have no idea who these people are. Although I guess I have heard a couple of. Oh, Lacey Chabert. Lacey Chabert, whatever her name is. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Yeah. Michelle Track. Okay. Didn't see it. An American Carol. At number 6, American Carol suffers now. Who's in it? Kelsey Grammer, Robert Davi. You know who Robert Davi is? Remember Die Hard when the FBI comes in? He's the not black Special Agent Johnson. That's Robert Davi, and he's a trained classical opera singer. He is amazing. And he's, you know, a fairly good actor as well, but he's got his voice. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God. But yeah, Robert Davi is Special Agent Johnson, the guy that's screaming about fucking Saigon. Remember that? And the other guy goes, I was in third grade, dickhead, or something. The other Special Agent Johnson. So he was in Die Hard. He's been kind of a bad guy, but God, his voice is beautiful. So look up Robert Davi, D-A-V-I, if you're interested in his stuff. I mean, how bad can it be? Kelsey Grammer, Trace Atkins, that's a singer, right? And Robert Davi. American Carol suffers not much of his perceived political bias. Oh, Robert Davi is also a Trumper. He's even got a radio talk show. And he talks about hardcore Republicans. You know. Okay. Now it's hard to believe a movie with Steve Martin could be on this list. It's Steve Martin. You guys remember The Jerk, right? That could almost be a Christmas movie. Oh my God, the oil's just coming out of the can. It's hard to beat a Steve Martin movie, but I guess this one isn't so good. Oh, Bad Santa is a great. That should be on the top 10 list. It would be on my top 10 list. Now, Bad Santa 2, again, you know, go to the well too many times, but it's still Billy Bob Thornton. And the little guy, I can't think of his name. I was just doing like a review of this. I'll look it up, but you can look it up too. And I guess in that one, Kathy Bates. But the first one is it's such a classic. And I thought when it first came out, like 2004, 2005, I thought, Bad Santa. Oh my God, these evil Nazis are shitting on Christmas. And it's just such a interesting little sideline of a story with the drunk Santa and the thievery and the pumpkin and Thurman Merman. It's pretty good stuff. Anyway, let's get back to the Rotten Tomatoes list. Mixed Nuts with Steve Martin. I don't know how that could go wrong, but it apparently did. Mixed Nuts may provoke strong allergic reactions in all but the most understanding film, or even the most forgiving Steve Martin fans. Yeah, I never saw it. Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. All right, yeah. It wasn't really about. Yeah, okay, all right. At number 4, Surviving. It was about a mental health self-deletion hotline. That's what it was about. I remember that. All right. Number 4, Surviving Christmas. Surviving Christmas is unpleasant characters attacking each other for 90 minutes before delivering a typical hollow anti-consumerist message. Oh, I did see this one. This is Ben Affleck, James Gandolfini, Christina Applegate, Catherine O'Hara. I actually kind of like this one, despite the 8% rating. This was Ben Affleck. God, what the hell? The long and short of the story is I don't know what the hell it was. He's a dirtbag, right? And his family hates him and whatever. So he wants to buy a family for Christmas to spend with them and whatever. It's freaking Tony Soprano, which is hilarious all by itself. It's like, oh, it's Tony Soprano. It's like, yeah. And of course, Christina Applegate's there looking pretty and they fall in love, you know, all that stuff. I didn't think it was that bad, but I mean, it's not a shining example of a Christmas movie, but it's got Tony Soprano in it and Ben Affleck and Christina Applegate and Catherine O'Hara. It can't be that bad, right? Okay. Deck the Halls, number 3. Oh, yeah. I've seen this. Actually, this is kind of shitty. This is where Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick, they try to outdo each other with the house lights, and there's just dumb. What's it? Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, one of the best holiday movies, yes, with Steve Martin and John Candy. Yep. Absolutely on my list. I could not find it anywhere in the Roku or whatever it is. Apparently it doesn't play anymore or something. No, I like that because they're driving across Kansas and, you know, it seems it's fun. Even though, there you have to suspend yourself a little bit. Why couldn't you have just whatever, right? Stayed in Wichita and good flick though. Okay. So it says critics rely on flat humor, preposterous plots, deck the halls, unnecessarily mean spirited. Yeah, I don't like it. Nah, I don't watch that one. Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick, Kristen Chenoweth, and Kristen Davis. I think she's from the Zags in the City. I think she's the dark-haired one. Number 2, Christmas with the Cranks. And this is Tim Allen again doing another Christmas movie. And this has got Jamie Lee Curtis in it, right? Dan Aykroyd and some other person. Emmett Walsh, whoever that is. A mirthless movie as fresh as last year's Fruitcake. Fruitcake is fresh all the time. I haven't seen this one. It doesn't ring my bell. All right, the number 1, Nutcracker, 0%. Christmas in Vienna is a dull affair for 9-year-old Ellie Fanning until her beloved Uncle Albert, we're so sorry, but the butter pie has been melted all day. Yeah. Nathan Lane's, good. John Turturro is good. I don't know about Ellie Fanning, but, there you go. The apparent worst friggin' movie, according to Rotten Tomatoes for Christmas, The Nutcracker 2010. So there. How about that? All right. We're going to stop sharing, and we're going to go get the best ones. We have a little bit of time here. Wait, do I? Yes, I have to pay attention because there's a thing on the chicken or the turkey you got to take out the little plastic gravy thing. You know what I mean? All right. Best Christmas movies. Rotten Tomatoes. 100 best Christmas movies. Third in modern. Okay. 61 best Christmas movies on Netflix. 25 best Christmas movies of all time. Oh. Well, there's a couple of surprises in this one. Let's go in here. IMDb. Oh, they start at number 1? What fun is that? My God. Okay, we're going to start at the bottom here. Let me see here. Let me get back to the. Hold on. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Share. And share alike. Present. Share screen. 25 best movies of all freaking time. Okay. And you know what in God's name? You ever wondered? There we go. All right. There's 20. Share the goddamn stream. Oh my God. Hold on here a second. Hold on. Just, you know what I mean? Hold on here. Okay. You got to blow it up first, and then it'll give you the share button. It's like, oh, isn't that nice? Share. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Let's see here. All right. 25. It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, do we have to even, right? Of course. Miracle on 34th Street. We're just going to skip over the old ones, right? Because we already know this. All right. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 1966. Remember the guy with the voice? You're too little and your heart is about it. You're slimy as a thingy and da-da-da-da-da-da. Classic. Would you agree? Now, what do you guys think of the Jim Carrey one? I mean, I didn't think it was so bad, but there is a little meanness in there. A little more mean than I would expect. You know what I mean? Because Jim Carrey is like, you light the fuse and he goes. But I mean, the animated one is always, family friendly. It's nice. That is rated number 21 on the list of best Christmas movies. Oh, it's Boris Karloff. He was the scary dude, the Hungarian dude. All right, Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen this one, but I remember when it came out because they started doing advertisements like around Halloween or maybe even earlier, and it was like this stick figure people, and it was weird, and they're handing each other. Oh, it's Tim Burton, I mean, right? It's just weird. I think it's Tim Burton or Danny Elfman or whoever it was, somebody. Tim Burton's music, maybe. I don't know what the hell it was. Attempts to bring Christmas to his hometown. King of Halloween Town. Yeah. Number 20, I guess. I guess so. Die Hard. Die Hard. It's a damn Christmas movie. You can watch it right now on Roku. It's free. A New York City police officer, yippee-ki-yay, come to the coast. I mean, it's too much fun. I mean, how could you not think this is a Christmas? Or it's fantastic. Yeah. Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, Bonnie Bedelia was actually she's kind of sharp, way older than you think. She was like in her 40s or 50s during Die Hard, and she looked pretty good. Of course, she's kind of a redhead, so And Die Hard 2, same idea at the airport with the bad guys. Arthur Christmas. Never heard of this one. 2011. Santa's clumsy son Arthur sets out on a mission, Grand Santa, to give out a misplaced present to a young girl in less than 2 hours. I've not heard. You guys heard of that one? Never. Nope, missed that one. Christmas Story. Everybody knows that one. All right. Charlie Brown Christmas. We talked about it. Excellent. Although I like the Charlie Brown Christmas a lot better than the Thanksgiving. I don't know why. The Thanksgiving is just something about it. But the Christmas one I like. The Thanksgiving one, men's amends, give or take. Could be. There's Rudolph. We just talked about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1964. The stop action, moldy, whatever they did with the characters and the red nose and Santa. Island of Misfit Toys, right? Burl Ives. Good stuff. I love that one. The Miracle of Morgan's Creek. Okay, 1943. Okay, this is an old one. After an all-night party for the troops, small-town girl with an awkward boyfriend wakes up to find herself married and pregnant. Sounds like it could have been shot today. I have no idea who it was. I'll just point at the guy with the most money. A Christmas Tale. 2008. Troubled Viard families, no, blah, 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 blah. No, that sounds a little bit too heavy. Requires some surgery. God. Looks like a Frenchy movie. Okay. Rare Exports. What the fuck is this? Where do they get this stuff? Is this, is it 486 meters? It looks Finnish. It might be a Finnish one. I never heard of that one. Better watch out. 2016. Quiet suburban street. Babysitter must defend a 12-year-old boy from chase. How does this stuff end up on the list here? I've never heard of any of this stuff. Tokyo Godfathers. Domo arigato. Gozaimasu. Tokyo Godfathers. Great. Okay, well, it might be good. Right? Might be good. Never heard of it. Never heard of that one. Christmas in Connecticut, 1945. Isn't it good to know they were still making movies during World War II? Yeah. Barbara Stanwyck. Oh, my God. She was, what was she in? Gunsmoke or Bonanza? Bonanza. She was the Bonanza woman. And what was it? Falcon Crest? Wasn't she in that one? That woman was in the movies a long time. 1945. Again, one I've never heard of. Never. I guess that's why we're looking at the list. Because we can't remember them all. Okay. Christmas in Connecticut. I'm sure it wasn't bad. You know why? It's probably all right. Trading Places. Oh, yep. That's Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd. Yep. And those two guys showed up in... What the hell was that movie? Where he's the prince. Not King of Queens, but Coming to America. Because Ralph Bellamy and the other dude from Trading Places showed up in that movie. Did you know that? He hands him a big bag of cash right at the end there. It's or in the movie somewhere. So yeah, Trading Places. Snobbish Investor in a Wiley Street. That was Jamie Lee Curtis was in that one too. She would play the There's number 7, Elf. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's a pretty good flick. Raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, James Caan. What's it? Will Ferrell, James Caan, Bob Newhart. He's Santa. And who's the girl? What was her name? Chloe something. She's the sister of another chick. But she was also in some stuff I kind of like. But, okay. She was the girl. She was the singing girl in the shower. Gremlins. No, what? Video game? This is a movie? This is a Christmas movie? Gremlins. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Is it really? Okay. A Christmas Carol. Another version of this one. Oh, this is the Alistair Sim one. This is like the original, the OG. With the probably not the real OG. I'm sure it was, because they've been making the same movie in Hollywood for the last 125 years. So I'm sure there's different versions of it. But yeah, I think I've seen that one with Alistair Sim. The name's familiar. Anyway. Number 5. Number 4. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie? They're paying with the help of a cruel businessman, female to be the Catwoman. How could you guys explain to me how this is a Christmas movie? Batman Returns. I didn't like it either. I thought Danny DeVito's performance sucked with the Penguin. I mean, a lot of it was pretty good, but there was some stuff in there. It's like, not really interested. But I didn't think it was a Christmas movie. Maybe it is. Yeah, who knows? Was that the Kiss from a Rose one? The Kiss from a Rose. Seal. Might have been. Yeah. Arvero. Merry Christmas. Big Valley. Jerry C says Big Valley for Barbara Stanwyck. Yeah. She was in a lot of stuff. She had a very long career in the movies. Okay. I don't know how Batman Returns is a Christmas movie, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I guess. The Bishop. This is really a shitty list. These are movies I've never heard of, and I usually know a little bit about. Bad Santa is number 2. Miserable Con Man and his partner. Bernie Mac was in that, and God, who's the guy that passed away? Now I'm not going to be able to think of his name. You know who I'm talking about, right? The Three's Company guy, right? John Ritter. And then there was the, like I said, the other guy, I can't think of his name, John something. He was the elf in that one. Great movie. Billy Bob Thornton, Lauren Graham, Bernie Mac, John Ritter, a bunch of other people. Fun stuff. I liked it. And Thurman Merman. And White Christmas. Yeah, I mean, sure. Okay, great. Love me, dreaming of a white Christmas. Yeah. Wasn't that actually from a different movie, like Holiday Inn or something? I don't know. Anyway, it is okay. There's that. Hold on. Stream here. Oh, there we go. Back to Santa's Village there. At the end, Michael Keaton did tell Alfred. Oh, okay. Batman, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I don't. I remember the Penguin, him eating the fish, and it just. Now the first one with Kim Basinger and Keaton, I like that one. Joker. I mean, Jack Nicholson. Come on. I mean, you could almost say that was a Christmas movie, but I don't know about the Batman, the other one. Then there was the Ice Batman, and then there was a different Batman. Val Kilmer's Batman. Everybody had a Batman. Batman was the shit in the 90s. That's all we saw was Batman movies. But Kiss from a Rose, good song from Seal. It was in one of the Batmans. I don't know if it was the Kim Basinger one or what, but Jack Nicholson. Ian Blades, Gremlins. Is that a Christmas movie? Now, some of the ones that aren't mentioned that I'll bring up just because I happen to like them. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past with Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer, what's her face? Jennifer something. She's the taller girl. And he, it's the same kind of idea. You get, three, you go through 3, the ghosts coming to see you, and he's a cad, right? He's a scumbag, you know. He's a playa, and it's Matthew McConaughey. It's Christmas. I thought it was pretty good. And then there's God Almighty, your memory is leaving you, hamster, in real time. It's Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart, and it's something like "Let's Just Be Friends" or "We're Just Friends" or something like that. But he comes back. He's a big shot. He used to be a fat guy. He comes back all skinny and rich and everything, and he hooks up with Amy Smart again. And they fall in love, and it's Christmas. And I kind of like it. I mean, it's probably not for everybody, but you could also say that Goodfellas is a Christmas movie because they have the Christmas scene where, you know, De Niro and the guys are there and they're buying fur coats and pink Cadillacs and shit. And he's like, I told you not to buy anything. How come you didn't listen to me? And then Maury with the wig is like, hey, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? And he finds out that he didn't never get his money. Uh-huh. So you could stretch that into at least a few scenes from the movie. Jennifer Garner, thank you. They're waving at you. Hi. Do you like my Santa outfit? It's really pretty. Yeah. Superheroes are. I always thought superheroes were kind of gay. Did you ever watch the Saturday Night Live, the two guys that were Batman and Robin? It's a suspiciously gay, not gay, whatever it was. That's kind of a fun bit. Jason Lee. Yeah. Who's he? Sure. Yeah. Oh, was he the brother of what's his face? Matthew McConaughey? Because I know there was like a fight, and then at the end and again it gets stupid, right? They're driving the car, and Michael Douglas shows up, and blah blah blah, right? I thought it was all right. Anyway, I got to go to attend to the bird here, boys. So, hey, Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming by. And have a wonderful, beautiful Christmas day. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, take care.